Hello, everybody. Oh, I should probably skip this for copyright reasons. They probably don't care, because they're. I've got 8 subscribers. They don't care about me. But let's just be careful on the. Anyway, good to see you, everybody who has elected to join. My name is Mr. M. Cricket. We're gonna be doing something a little bit different this time around. Usually, so far we've been playing Quasimorph, but I decided to mix it up a little bit. Don't worry to people who are really hoping for more Quasimorph gameplay. I'm not done playing it. I'll be back. I'm just mixing it up a little bit and playing a game that I really enjoyed. Last time I played it, how many years ago? A few. So, yeah, it has a couple of things. As you might notice, it doesn't exactly cover the entire screen, so I have left a handy little thing right up there to just to remind everybody who is the chosen one in this situation. But yeah, so it doesn't look like anyone's here, so I'll hang around for a minute or two and just kind of yap about it. I don't really remember much about the game. I remember genuinely enjoying it for large parts of for that period of time that I was playing it. But honestly, even up through the first town, or anything like that, I don't remember anything. I remember fighting plants in Arroyo. I remember fighting bugs. I remember fighting. I remember having to use a bomb at some point and lockpick a door in the early temple. I remember once getting mauled by a pack of deathclaws. That was fun. But I don't. I think I remember a character that you can get married to who proceeded to die immediately because they had no combat stats and you couldn't dismiss them from the party. That was fun. Aside from that, I really don't remember much. But I'm excited to re-experience this with all of you guys today. So let's start with the new game. Okay. And of course I'm going to create a character. Boop. Alright. I assume this is name. Let's go. Cricket. I am Cricket. What ages how old or young can you be? Alright, that's a little... stop. 35. Alright, let's go 28. I think 28 is a good solid age to be declared the chosen one. And let's see. I'm going to loosely base it off of myself. Obviously, there'll be far more stats to work with in-game than I think I personally would have, but it's exciting nonetheless. I remember agility being the most important stat as far as combat is concerned, because that governs your action points. Yeah. I remember playing for the first time and setting my agility to 1 and not being able to fight anything. So, let's go there. Agility 7 is I'd like to think I'm pretty smart. I am reasonably educated. All of that. Perception. No, none of that. My my flesh pilot needs glasses, and when I replaced my glasses last time, I had 2200 vision with the glasses on. I can't see anything, so I cannot see anything without it. So let's just drop that perception down to nothing, maybe a 2. Uh, Alright. Although it does kind of limit me to not using any ranged weapons, doesn't it? Oh, that's fine. Let's see, I do run. I do distance running, so let's crank that endurance up a little bit. I was once actually quite a successful salesman. That was an interesting time in my life, and by interesting, I mean I would not recommend it. Even if you genuinely enjoy it, it wears on you. But let's oh yeah, there are these things too. The traits. I remember gifted being very good. Have been described as that. So I think that would be accurate. That would give me a lot of extra special points. Way more than I would. Whatever. I'll take it. I know it's considered very strong, but I'm gonna take it anyway. And let's see. I know skilled is also considered good, but perks are considered good too, so kind of. First aid, doctor speech, and barter are boosted. This reduces my combat stats. Honestly, I think that's fine. I think I'd be considered good-natured. And so now I've got 3 points left to spend. Alright, let's put that into yes, 10 agility. No. Let's bring agility to 9, intelligence to 9, and endurance to 9. I think that's a little bit high. Maybe I could drop that down to 8 and get my charisma up a little bit. Now I can run for a long time. So yeah, let's go with that. I could stand to drop my luck back down to normal, but no, but then I would have to crank this stuff up. I think 6 strength is also reasonable. I do work out, I exercise, all that stuff, but not like a lot. Strong. I'm probably a little bit stronger than the average person you're gonna meet, but not a lot. But I am fast, I can run, and I'm pretty smart. Those are my primary points. Let's just call it that. Then my tag skills. Small guns, no way, Jose. Small guns, big guns, energy weapons. Well, naturally, I don't think there's a person alive who's used energy weapons. That'd be... But... Let's take a look. Unarmed, I think that's... That I could go with unarmed. Unarmed or melee. I did practice martial arts when I was... Actually, for quite a long time. So, unarmed is a good one. From here... Let's see. Barter, naturally. As I mentioned, I was a salesman. And let's see. From here, it would have to be either science. Yeah, either science or first aid. I've injured myself often enough to know how to fix myself up in a pinch. But science, that's computers, biology, physics, and geology. I did go to school for engineering. I learned science. I did also take quite a few electives in psychology, so I think science is accurate. Let's go. Outdoorsmanship, not a chance. Sneak, no way. That just ain't me. So yeah, so I'll be a bartery, science-y, punchy guy. Alright. This is alt universe. Alt universe. Me as the chosen one.
Come in, chosen one.
There we go.
There are things you must know.
I knew I had tested that before.
The signs are everywhere. Withering crops. Dying Brahmin.
And the Brahmin look a lot. I forgot how fucked the faces look.
There is hope, however. A slim hope that few know of. The old discs speak of an item called the Garden of Eden Creation Kit.
That's right.
Said it can bring life to the wasteland.
That's right. The Gek is treated completely different in this as compared to Fallout 3. Or Fallout 3 is just kind of the MacGuffin that makes the purifier work. Whereas in this, it's more like it's a starter pack for re-enabling life.
We will talk more. Our life is in your hands, chosen one. Prove yourself. Find the Gek. Be our salvation.
I am the chosen one, so I accept this. I accept this glorious quest. Oh right, and what do I have in my inventories? Unarmed damage. I've got a spear. That'll do. That will boost my damage considerably, but I don't know. I'll have to do a comparison. Oh, no, I am. If I remember right, yes. Punch is the first default item, and kick is the second. Oh. Okay. I will just end my turn there because I'm gonna have to pick a fight with this ant. And I don't want to take damage that I don't have to. Alright. What are my chances to hit? 25. Okay, makes sense. Versus 55. Yep, that's right. That's about what I was expecting because, you know, I selected unarmed. But you never know. Alright. One dead ant. At once, I have already proven my martial superiority. Die, bug. see. And I know that there are scorpions in here somewhere. Are there? Ah, yep, there are. Okay. Come on, my dude. There we go. Ah, there's another one right there. Good. Pow. Right in the kisser. And... that's right. Let's take that. Oh. Okay, I guess not. Let's let it walk towards us, and then we'll fight it from there. I don't know how we're going to fight things that have guns later on, because clearly they're not just going to walk towards us so we can kite them around like this. But we'll figure that out as we go along. And we'll be getting better armor and whatnot too, so it won't all be doom and gloom. Pow. And let's walk away. All right. There we go. These guys are giving me 25 XP. How much XP do I need to level? 1,000. Okay, good. So it does it's actually a reasonable number. A reasonable amount of experience, rather. Good, good. And that's why we fight like this. Maybe raising my strength might have been a good idea. I could have. But no, because then it's not me, is it? There we go. You know, in hindsight, I don't know how... I don't know how you would get science skill living as an unwashed tribe in post-apocalyptia, but... who knows, maybe maybe I had a future Game Boy and I took it apart for parts. Stripped it. There we are. I missed. How could I do this? Oh yeah, I could have just walked forward and punched it this time because I was only 3 distance away. Oh! Okay. There we go. Punch, punch. That corner. I was able to clip the corner and catch me, but that's fine. Rad scorpions are are reasonably dangerous during the early phase. I think my first ever death in the game was to one of these rad scorpions. Although, to be fair, on that gameplay, I had tanked my agility down to nothing, so it's not like that big a deal. Actually, I didn't change any of the difficulty settings. I wonder if fighting these guys is actually... Oh, that's right, I should be looting their tails. Actually, is it even worth looting their tails? I don't actually know. Where did I... Ow. Ah, yep, poison. That's... Now let's punch this guy. Alright. Easy peasy. Now if I remember right... Oh wait, actually. That's right. First aid. .25 HP. No more poison, and a heal. You know, in hindsight, maybe I just lost that in that first one because I was, that first gameplay because I was bad. 11% lockpick. Oh my god. It's almost like it's a beginner dungeon. Oh. Yeah, you think you can hit me with those spikes. Get wrecked. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Let's run to over here because I don't want both of those things to pick a fight with me at once. And alright, here he comes. Boop. And there we are. What's this? Healing powder. Alright. That'll be nice and nifty. And I wonder, are any of you guys gonna be... Oh, that was an Antonite. Okay. wonder... That's right. Got that VATS going. Although I suppose in this case it's just targeting, because I don't think I have a... I don't think I have the Pip-Boy yet. I do not have the Pip-Boy yet. Alright, this one is much... Oh. Much dodgier than the other ones. Oh my god, he's gonna pick a fight with me. I'm getting sloppy. I know. Opening. Taking an antidote. Excellent. And let's go over here. Alright. And look, we're already almost leveled. We're doing so good. It's an impenetrable door. Oh my god. I don't think the lockpicking skill is going to help me this time. Nope. So now I gotta look through the map. Oh, that's... Ah, yes, this is where the bomb came in. Now I remember. Now I remember. Inventory. Boop. Pop, 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 pop. You know, I wonder what happens if you place the bomb not by the door. Oh, I'm... Like that.
They're done.
Did I... My god, I'm a dumbass. And I didn't save. It's okay. It's okay. We will rush through this time. We'll play it much... My god, I'm... What the hell did I just do? Okay. Good niche. You know what? For that, I'm going to drop myself down in it. I clearly did not deserve that. But now we know. Okay. Oh, right. Unarmed. Science. And barter. There we go. Oh. Whatever. 25 is fine.
Come in.
Alright. I'm just gonna punch things. I'm not gonna worry too much about maximizing my hit points. It's not gonna matter. Okay, it might matter a little bit. My god. Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess I am going to have to be a bit more... I guess I am going to have to be careful. I was hoping to just speedrun it, but that's just not in the cards. I failed to do any healing. Oh, oops. There. God. Yep, I need to stop. I need to stop being impatient. First aid. Failed to do any healing, but recover from the poison. And this guy's gonna come and punch me, and it'll be fine. You're still alive. Okay. There we are. First aid. I don't think I'm gonna get any benefit from that. Yeah. Man. I did so good being careful that first time. Okay. Punching it is. Alright. And killed. Man, such a shame. You know what? I'll use that if it becomes necessary. Oh no! Damn it! It might become necessary. One of these days, I'm gonna hit something. There we go. First aid, take damage from poison. Blah, 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 blah. You know what? I'm gonna save here. Correra, Pounce. Alright, I'm only going to get one swing this time, so I will use the strong kick. And deal 7 points of damage. Oh my god. It's a miracle. Alright, and it's dead. Take all. Oh, there's a thing down here. Oh, another spear. Okay. I will take it. And now let's run, run, run. Oh wait, no, this one I just lockpick. That's right. I wonder if there's a chance to fail this one at all. Like if it'll... And like, if you can fail. I mean, with only 11 skill, that seems... Of course, there's also pot. Shoop, 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 shoop. Damn it. I was trying to... Of course, I'm not going to get the first strike in combat. I mean, if I had a gun, that would be one thing. But, But no perception means I don't have I don't have any sequence. That's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I strike fast, strike hard. I don't strike first or at any range. There we go. Hello, Mr. Ant. Rest in pepperoni. There it goes. I'm gonna move here. punch it there. And there we go. Whoa. That is a big spider. Okay, well. You go scuttle off if I, You do your thing, I won't bother you. Alright. Come on. Yep, you're gonna bite me there. That's fine. Oh no. The ant died. Okay. Okay, let's try doing it like this. Okay, it's right there on the ground, right? It's not in my inventory. Okay. Alright, we've got a minute. So, I saw something that kind of got stuck in my craw earlier today. It was just, one of the whole blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. This is a red flag, blah, blah, blah. It's like, and I understand where it comes from, right? But it's just like people misusing the term. Like, red flag is like a genuine thing that people say, or that it's a genuine term that means, like, oh, someone does this thing, which means you should slow down and examine the behavior and make sure that it's not problematic, right? But it doesn't mean that it's inherently bad. Like the thing in particular today that got me wound up was love bombing. Love bombing is not necessarily a bad thing, right? It is a thing that manipulators do, right? To make people hurt, right? Or so that way to regain the trust of people that they have hurt. But it by itself is just the extreme showing of affection, which people who are in love also do, or people who just happen to be a bit more dramatic with their expressions and things like that. So, like, yes, if someone is love bombing you, like, for the first time in a relationship, then yeah, it's a red flag, and that you should, take a step back and identify if it's a problem. Like, oh, did they mistreat me recently, and they're trying to get my trying to get me to forgive them or whatever. But if that's not the case, then, you know, don't hold it against them for being affectionate, right? And that's just kind of all I wanted to say on the matter. It's a thing that's been getting on my nerves a lot more recently because people have just been constantly misusing phrases like that. Pow. Pow. Yeah. Actually, in a similar vein of that topic, is that like one of the big reasons why you can't put blanket statements on red flags, quote unquote, like that, is because at the end of the day, what manipulators do to take advantage, what manipulators do is they use tried and tested, like, actual techniques that people use often in leadership positions or in uplifting positions, right? The same tool that you might use to walk your friend off a cliff can just be used just the same to empower your friend to be the best person that they can be. It's the same exact, they're using the same exact tools. They're not necessarily good or bad, which is why you got to be careful about just taking buzzwords like red flag, love bomb, being dramatic, gaslight's a big one. Like, it's been reworded to just mean lying recently, when that's not what gaslighting is at all, right? I have the honor of being your final challenge. To continue in your quest, you must defeat me in unarmed combat. Shall we begin? Sure, let's party. Oh my god. Pow. 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 Alright. And then my stuff. Take all. Oh, right. And then first aid. I have gained 1 hit point. I am the god. The one and only. It's a vault suit, everybody. Level up. Alright. Now, what do I do here? This is...
Congratulations, chosen one. You have survived the Temple of Trials. Are you ready for your quest?
Of course,
Then take
elder
this
lady.
flask. It is from the Holy Vault
Flask.
13. Vic, a trader in Klamath, brought it to us.
Oh my god.
He may
Take a
know
swig
what
from
the
our
vault
trusty
is.
Vault 13
You
canteen.
may also need some of what they call money. Here,
Some of what they call money.
what do you need? It is a holy
Holy
artifact. The Garden of Eden creation kit. The discs promise it will make our lands green and our village prosperous. It will save us. More, I do not know. What do you need?
Where is
Holy
Vault 13?
13? I cannot help you. Only the Vault Dweller knew. His tales have the sound of a perilous journey. Find Vic in Klamath. We are counting on you.
Find Vic in Klamath. Can do. Yep, I forgot. With this kind of... Actually, is there a... Oh, okay, so that's... Okay. Status... Ah, okay, so that's those are quests. Does it say find Vic the Trader? But it doesn't tell you where. Okay. So yeah, I will want an actual notebook. Do I have one? Actually, yes, I do. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's a. It's a columnar pad, but it'll. Is that how you pronounce it? Columnar? Columnar? Whatever. It's an accounting pad, but it'll work. Vic in Arroyo. Dash. Vault 13. Okay. Hello, I hear you're the chosen one. Now perhaps our village can be saved. Can you tell me where I can find more healing powder? What can you tell? Talk to Minoc, the guardian of the Great Bridge. He sees them. Okay. One more question. Hakoon in the north corner of the village. He can help you. Okay. This well has not worked in a while. It needs to be repaired. Let's try repairing it. Oh, hey. The well is working? Hell yeah. I've been the chosen one for 5 minutes and already I'm helping them. Oh, okay. Don't need that. Is there anyone in here that... No, okay. A skull pole. Okay. And... You. Good luck. Jordan twirling the spear. And you're guarding something. And I believe this is the Brock, or the healing powder. Probably going to want Brock powder and Xander root if my... Can't you see him? What, you don't have time to spare for the chosen one? How rude. Alright, that's the help. Wait, I thought the elder was in here. Was I just... I must have been mistaken. Yeah, okay. What do you need help with? Smoke ran off into the hunting grounds and hasn't come back, and now... Morks won't let me go find him. She says it's too dangerous and he's just a... Oh. But I was going to do it. You know, you're right. It's not just a dog. There is no just a dog. Sure, where are they? What'd you do? Get hit in the head with a rock? Yes. They're on the far side. Actually, I exploded. They're on the far side of Hakun's tent north of the village. Gotcha, gotcha. I'll be back with them soon. Oh, let's... That's right. The plants. Let's leave the combat. Okay.
Greetings, chosen. Why does the earth
My
before
goodness.
me warm to the touch of your passing?
You're doing just way too many chems. I'm out of here. I'm hurt. Can you heal me? Alright, excellent.
Chosen, once again, the wholeness of your being is like a land blessed. Please
Thank you.
reveal to clouded eyes the purpose of your passage. The earth sings with the news of a champion upon the land. Perhaps before you go, you would bestow a kindness?
Sure. What do you need? It depends what you give. No, I am the chosen one. The chosen one doesn't require payment for services rendered, although it would be nice.
Which is eternal in nature. I ask that you be my champion.
I know you're not a bad guy, but I've got a headache already, so I think I'd be honored.
Bless your efforts, chosen. May your aura grace my presence when the earth breathes clean again.
Alright, I'm going to have to play again at some point, just so I can choose all the rude options. Okay. I don't remember how dangerous these plants are. Pow. Pow. Well, they're certainly durable. This gardening is training me well. Oh, it didn't give me any experience. This is rude. Maybe it'll give me experience when all of them are dead. I'm losing a fight with a plant. Actually, these are the same plants from Fallout New Vegas, now that I'm thinking about it. The ones that took over Vault... Was it Vault 22? No, or do they just share the name?
You return the spirit of the dweller to the world and bring a smile to the soul of an old man in passing. For this, I give you powders of healing. Remember, they fog the mind as they cleanse the body. And also will I mix the Brock flower with the Xander root together whenever you bring both to me.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
May
Gotcha,
your
gotcha.
pathways be true and your heart
Follow suit. Of course. Where can I
Look to
find
the north,
chosen?
and
And the way will be open. Okay. Thank you, honored gardener, I guess. Old man. Mutated cornstalk, and these are mutated cabbages. Alright. So the lands to the north. Probably this one right up here. Oh, that's right. I can level up. Oh, right. And I've also gotten... You know, I probably would have fared much better against those plants if I had just leveled up. I'm going to focus on getting my unarmed up to max, and then I'll focus on the other stuff. Not dying in combat, I think, takes priority. Oh, yes. Can you,
Chosen. My garden is well. How is your...
Okay.
You are well. Chosen. My garden is well. How is yours? The pleasure of these words fills me. Alas, the gods whisper for my ear. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Take drugs. Kill a bear. Okay. Nope. That's the way to the temple. So this must actually be the hunting grounds. No, this is also the temple. Okay. And leaving the temple that way always teleports you in front of the elder. Okay. Alright, geckos. You ready for the fight of your lives? Okay, so there is a dog somewhere. Where is dog? Very small pile of rocks. Okay, that's the dog that I'm looking for. Ah, let's see. If I take 4 steps back, can you swing at me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you cannot. Okay. Now that I was technically 5 spaces away, so can 4 work? Okay, it has to be 5. That's fine. Okay. That just means I need to kick and then back away. My goodness gracious. Almost dead. almost ain't good enough. It only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. And last I checked, a gecko was neither. That's a lame joke. Alright. Alright, gecko. Come, fight me. Hit me, fight me. Give me a hug. Are you... Huh. Is there a way to just force myself into combat mode? There is. Okay. If I just do... There we go. And he's going to swing at me for real this time. Maybe I should have just swung at him twice with the acknowledgement that I know I'm going to get hit the first time that I do that. And get shit on. Oh, hey. Oh, I can't walk that way. Okay. And it's going to swing at me twice, probably. Yep. Oh, 4 times. Oh, because it gets its first and second turns. That's right. So that means, actually, there was nothing I could do about that last one. The correct play is to always let them engage me in combat and not vice versa. Ow! The goo burns. Oh yeah, let's first aid myself. I failed to do any healing, that's fine. Woof woof. Alright. Now we're going to pick a fight with this gecko now that we have an actual ally. Oh wait, we could have just gone... Okay, whatever. Oh no. I should have just punched because then I would get 3 attacks. That's fine. I need to protect the dog now. That's fine. It's dead. First aid upon myself. I have restored 5 hit points. Boop. There we go. Wow, Smoke, you do not do a... Smoke, you do not do a lot of work. I was, but that's okay, that's okay. I don't think you're, I don't think you're a guard dog. I mean, you might be. Alright. Actually, I wonder... I cannot click it. I cannot click over there. That's fine. And we've done another good deed. Oh, right, the Brock and Xander route is supposed to be in here as well. Which one is the... That's the Brock flower. Here he goes, swinging. You are king. Pow. Right in the kisser. And now that the dog has engaged in combat, I don't want to back away. So I'll just... There we go. Easy peasy. Ouch. That's okay. I think this is the last gecko, so I can... And I'm going to go back to what's-his-face for, to submit those herbs, so I'll get some healing anyway. So I can afford to take a little bit of damage. Plus, it gives me a chance to work on my first aid. Okay, now where is Xander? Is the Xander route? Is it up here? That's a scrub. Okay, that's just water. Bork, 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 bork. That's a collection of rocks. Come on, where? There it is. It really does just look like a... It really does just look like any of the other weeds. But now... I've got it. There might be more around here, but I don't want to go scouring the map for things that look basically the same as everything else. One healing powder is more than enough. You're welcome. Another 100. Yeah. And we're halfway to leveling again.
Ah, chosen. My God.
Alright, thanks for the healing.
Ah, chosen. My garden. May this be of no use.
You see, I know what he means, right? I hope you don't have to use it. But it's funny if you take the alternate meaning. It's like, I hope that when you use it, it's too late for it to actually help. Oh, okay, that's fine. So in other words, if I didn't select it as a if I didn't select it as a tag skill, then he could have brought it up to the level of a tag skill. Then I could have leveled it up from there. I probably would have been slightly below. But then I would have had to fight through the starter area without that. But then I wouldn't have had that, so I would have been using probably the spear through that anyway. Which would have been fine. And I could have talked to, what's his name, the spear guy for spear train. Actually, that was in a min-maxy type of way. Let's put a pin in that. And if we ever decide to redo this in the future, which I doubt, based on how few people, how 0 people are in the chat. But if we decide that we're going to do it anyway, or do this again later, then we can min-max in that direction. They come from Klamath every 2 months. There won't be another here for another month or two, but Klamath's only a few. Like a metal water. Yep. It's old and loud. Too loud for proper manners. But he knew many things. He was... Okay. So we know that the trader is old and loud. All right. Moo. That's right. I'm Aldo, the town greeter. It's my job to greet anyone new in town and to answer any questions they might have about our bucolic little burg. Welcome to Klamath. Who might you be? My name's Cricket of Arroyo. I'm the chosen one. Oh, chosen one. Oh, mighty Cricket. You must be very important and powerful among your people. Here's a tip for you. Stay away from the booze for a while. Fucking rude. Alright, time to beat him to... No. Ah! Me Tor. Nice to meet you, Tor. Anything interesting happening here lately? Bugmen take moo-moos at night. Tor scared. Help Tor. Maybe later, after I've gotten equipment. Bugmen. I don't remember anything about Bugmen. Hope you like our city. Hello there, my name's Arden Buckner, and this is my place. And this is my place. Say, you don't see a trapper named Smiley outside of town, did you? Sunny Smiles? Half to herself. He's been gone for too long. Never should have let him go off like that. Let him go off on that fool's quest of his. No, I haven't seen a trapper named Smiley. Well, Smiley and me, we're getting down, right? Okay. Smile and I were? Yeah. Is this a situation of me or I? Smile and I was getting downright serious with each other. Okay. Yeah. Clearly they're not exactly educated, but a quest. Well, he called me a quest. He thought he knew where the golden geckos came from, and he wanted to find out for sure. He thought that maybe it was some kind of magical spring, or maybe a hidden cave, or a vault of some kind. Well, I don't really know all he said, but he seemed real excited about going. But I shouldn't have let him go. He's 2 weeks later getting back, and then he said he's 2 weeks later getting back than he said he'd be, and I'm worried. I'd like to help. I could look. Oh, I just realized why I was being a bastard, because I didn't actually give him a tip and then tell him to stay off the booze. I just thought that his tip was telling him to lay off the booze. I'm going to go back and give him some money. I want to buy something. I just handle her. If you want to buy or trade something, talk to my daughter. Is that Maida? Okay. Howdy, stranger. My name's Whiskey Bob. What's yours? Alright. Name's Cricket. Nice to meet you, Whiskey Bob. Always nice to find another drinking buddy. Want to buy me a drink? Talking always makes me... Sure, Bob. I don't mind a bit. Sure, how can I help you? A little side business that I need some attending to. I have a little moonshine still outside of town that needs to be fueled up ever so often. Since a gecko done bit my leg, I can't hobble out to it before it runs out of fuel. If I tell you where it is, will you refuel it for me? It's worth $50 to me. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. A shack just south of town. Go inside and dump some firewood into the still. Then come back here and I'll give you your money. But it needs to be done within the next day or my batch of hooch will go bad. Alright, easy peasy. No problem, Bob. See you in a day. Okay, let's talk to what's his name, see if I can mend relations. Get some medicine for your dry throat. Yeah. Consider yourself officially greeted to the town of Klamath. Do you have any questions about the... Vic. Where can I find this Vic? Haven't seen Vic for a while. I don't really know. Know where he might have run off to. You might talk to... I don't rightly know where he might have run off to. You might talk to Jenny over at the bathhouse. She and Vic were pretty thick. Get it. Oh my. Yep, you still got it. You still got it. Alright, so Jenny at the bathhouse will know where he went. But let's continue exploring a little bit. Blades. Okay, that looks like a weapon store. How rude. I am the chosen one. Why don't I go back to the... This doesn't seem like a place for weapons. Okay. Oh. But... realistically, that's just a... Alright, what does that say? Golden Gecko. Alright. I don't think I'll tell you where the stone is. Forget I mentioned it. Not a big thing. Of course, of course. Let's barter. I would like to... Wait, what? Okay. Wait, what? Okay. What did I... Okay, I clearly do not remember how to barter. Okay, fortunately I just put that stuff on the ground. Okay. Ah, I gotcha. Okay, so just click and drag. Pipe rifle, spear, 10mm. Booze, beer, meat jerky. Stim pack, throwing knife. Leather jacket. Okay, that's the thing. 500. Jesus. Alright, how much is one of these? 200. Oh, that's barely anything at all. It's okay. It's okay. I will, Okay. Well, now I know where I can get something as soon as I... Yeah. I now know where I can find equipment. Or at least armor. Dunton's dry meat. An incredible blend of 11 herbs and spices. Let me tell you, it's finger licking good. Animals love it too. They'll chase you from all over to get some. Must be that rotting smell. Really, that's fascinating. After a long day in the Brahmin pen, we got some choice boot scrapings to flavor it with. Ah. Yum. You must be Jenny, yeah? No, Sally. They call me Big Nose. That's rude. That's a hell of a name. We have a whole hassleful of special attended baths for you to pick from. They have available varying costs by the amount of time the gal spends with you and any special services that you take. Okay, gotcha. A brief full body wash, and lastly, the round-the-world full squeaky cleanings offered by the beautiful and talented Jenny, recently trained at the finest house in the den. How about getting a discount on those? Okay. Well, I know that Jenny is here, but let's, so this is probably Jenny, right? Yep, okay. Actually, I could use a bit of a rub. Nudge. Nah, let's not. Let's not. Not for now. Vic was his name. He always had extra money to blow, at least when he worked he did. See, he specialized in really old stuff. You know, technical thingies. Tell me more about Vic. Alright, where is... Did he ever... Tell me more about Vic. Where is Vic now? Don't know where he is. He has a house just down the street from us to the east. He could be out Trading with the tribals or even in the den for all I know. I hope he's okay. He was getting to be more than just a steady customer. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, so this is the house labeled Vix. Okay, makes sense. And inside we will find a journal or something that says, hey, I went to blah, 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 because I want... Because I want blah, 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 blah. The dresser. Deck of tragic cards. Vicks water flask. Beer, booze, Nuka-Cola. I'd like to see what those are. Oh, tragic magic. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Well, I just stole someone's Magic the Gathering deck. That's unfortunate. Unfortunately for him, there is no TCG player to just get more. Okay. Pip-Boy, status, Klamath, refuel the still, and rescue Smiley the Trapper. That is a golden gecko. I wonder if I just got unlucky with the hide that one time. Or maybe I have to get them specifically from the golden geckos. Or maybe they just have a low drop rate. I don't know. But it was probably the wrong move on my part to just stop looting just because there was one that... Oh no. Okay. Oh, shit. One, two. Okay, he can only swing at me twice. That's fine. It might be just fine. Jesus. Okay, it doesn't tell me whether I'm classified as severely wounded or... Okay, severely wounded is probably in the red. almost dead. But man, these golden geckos are no joke. Okay. Whew. Okay. Alright, let's tend to myself. No, I'm not trying to heal. I failed to do any healing. Okay, that's fine. But I got 109. I got 190 experience. That's fine, I guess. Okay. And let's keep going. This still has to be around here somewhere. Probably in this building right here. Ah, shit. Right. Only... Let's just move back to kicking. Yeah, these things don't drop pelts. Okay, so it's inside. Now, where's the door? There it is. Oh, but I don't have any firewood. Okay. Let's talk to what's their face and see if I can buy firewood. All right, come on. Where the... Okay. Just keep away from me. Why don't you go back to the golden gecko? Okay. Maybe it's... Okay. You know what? He didn't sell it. Okay. Gonna go back there. Oh. Oh, I didn't. You have more armor class if you use fewer points. That is actually very good to know. Further justifying agility is as the king. Huh. Okay, let's all right. Victorious. Where that? Okay, there it is. Okay. Is that a booze? Well, I'll take that. Okay. I'm just gonna fight every gecko here. Pow. Oh. You know, maybe I should get a gun. Not with the expectation of actually hitting with it, but so that way I can pick favorable fights. Yet still there lies a chance of hope. Now Angus has returned. knocked the stuffing out of the gecko. Did it get... Oh, it's dead. That is 2 golden geckos. I don't want to risk fighting 2. I doubt that I could kill 2 golden geckos at the same time. There he goes. Alright, I'm going to kick him and walk away for 5 and see if that reduces his number of hits down. No, I'm just gonna... Well, I'm dead. Probably. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Severely wounded. If I can knock the stuff... Nope, I'm dead.
You have died.
You have died. Yep. But this time... You know, I'm going to... Let's see. Okay. Now, what does it do? Nope. I'm trying to use it on me. Nothing happens. No. No notable changes. That's disappointing. All right, let's see. 6 away. Oh. Actually, that... So it can't swing at me from 6 away, which means I can punch and run away. Ah, but now there's another gecko. Okay. But there's still a winning strategy. Actually, it seems like... Was my chance to hit higher? No. It's about the same. I think it might actually be a little lower. But that's okay. Because as long as we keep kiting, we keep winning. My goodness gracious. Oh, and that's probably what Kamikaze does. It because it says you only get the points from... Okay. from your... you only get armor class from your clothes, but it didn't seem to reduce the armor class from my agility. That just means you don't get the extra armor class from extra action points. Okay, I'm gonna take some damage here, but that's fine. Alright. This is gonna take a while. And... goodness gracious. It'd be easier if I could hit. But... wait, I look severely wounded. Wow, so severely wounded is like half health-ish. Yeah. Severely wounded tells you basically nothing about their status. That's unfortunate, but that's the way life goes. Alright. And now... I can fight this gecko. Pow. Right in the kisser. Alright. And the last gecko standing. I need to get in front of it so it aggroes onto me. There we go. Oh, there's an... okay. Ow. Alright. Well, god damn it. Oh, excellent. That'll let the golden gecko get closer to me so that way I can fight it, which is the one that I actually want to kill. If I can kill this, the other one just kind of falls down easy. I wonder how the math would change if I fought these guys with a leather jacket. Oh yeah, Jenny probably knows about where the trapper is as well, huh? Presumably he's in the trapping grounds, but hard to tell. Did something tell me that these were the trapping grounds, or is this just something that I remember? Oh well. Alright. Gecko now dead. Now kill other gecko. Oh, it's dead already. Okay. Can I... Okay, don't... Okay, it doesn't seem like... I can move off to the side from here in any meaningful way. Okay. Wait, what the... Okay, there must still be some around. Or do I... Oh, the firewood is still in my inventory. Okay. Okay, let's put that in the item slot then. I thought when I saw me interacting with the thing that it was letting me just do the thing, but I guess not. Okay. Okay. The battlefield of Cowdenbeath is where we set our course. Okay. Now that I have run back and forth. What you wearing? Can I have... Have you seen my invisible friend? I bet you're nicer than you look. Ah, so that way you don't get stuck inside a building. The Brahmin mutilations. They look like giant man-shaped bugs in a shell and everything. There's a canyon just to the west of town that had a bright light in it a few months back. Ever since, every now and then, there's been a horrible squealing sound that comes from the canyon. Brahmin that wander and don't come back. Everyone's afraid to get too near. Yes, surely a sign of spirit infestation. If only had a competent shaman. But it's nothing that the Chosen One can't handle. We're gonna be fighting some ghosts. Out back of Trapper Town, just to the west of downtown. So say that there's one here. There's one huge, great rat spirit that's leading them all. Some of the trappers won't even stay there anymore. They say it's too dangerous. You'll never find a greater den of scum and villainy. All right. We've got a... Not 30 minutes ago, we had a Kentucky Fried Chicken reference, and now we've got Star Wars. Missing people. A trader named Vic who specializes in premium. Oh, yeah. He didn't like to work too much, so he would specialize in expensive pre-war things and then go sell them to the tent. He was a prospector. What was... Okay, not Pete. Stupid tribals as religious artifacts. Oops, no offense. Anyhow, I haven't seen them for a while. Last I heard, he went south to sell some stuff, maybe to the den. Mrs. Buckner, she and Smiley were pretty close. He went north to look for the Cave of the Golden Geckos. Okay. That's enough for now. Goodbye, Whiskey Bob. Okay. Let's see what I've got here. 30 more... Only 30 more experience to level up? Okay. Well, let's go this way. That is a... Number 5 is alive. I feel like that's also a reference. Brzz. That's a vertibird. Alright. Wow, this thing is... Huh. But the B5 is invincible. I feel like that's also a reference. Warning, warning. Frame hit, internal repairs. Internal repairs. Severely wounded with crippled limbs. Oh, actually, yeah, this is going to be the right one to test out the crippling mechanic on. CPU, the motivator. Oh, God. Oh, no. Ow, 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 ow. I didn't realize that it was, Alright. Well, The Day the Earth Stood Still is, I think, it's still probably my favorite movie. It's been my favorite movie for a long, long time. And not the one with Keanu Reeves. That one just made me sad. And not in a good way. Daisy, Daisy. Okay, yeah. This thing is basically just a big bucket of references. Basically every science fiction series known to man. Oh, hey. But I got my level. Pick a perk. Bonus hand-to-hand damage. That would certainly be handy right now. I don't think it'll scale very well into the later game, but certainly handy here and now. Kama Sutra Master. When it comes to pleasing sexually, you wrote the book. Hell yeah. That's me, 100%. None of you can deny it. Let's take a look. Just by walking into a room. Accessing my inventory only cost me 4 action points instead of, or 2 action points instead of 4. That's nice, not bad. Each level is perk will increase your intelligence by 1 up to 10 for purposes of dialogue only. Gotcha. Stone wall. Less likely to be knocked down. Strong back. Carry more stuff. Yeah. Swift learner. Extra experience, but I don't think that's a concern. Thief. You get a one-time bonus of plus 10% to sneak, lockpicks, steal, and trap slots. I mean, that would be handy. I do have a deficit in skill gain, so that would be kind of nice. Plus 10% to damage resistance. That would also be very nice, considering I'm going to be taking a lot of damage due to being in melee combat. Oh, I'm radiated. Huh. Oh, because I stepped in the green goo earlier. I'll have to deal with that at some point. Faster healing, plus... This one's going to scale harder. And I think it's still going to... Will it? I mean, actually, if I end up taking it 3 times, that will make me... 30% tough. That's a lot. That's taking a third less damage from all sources. Whereas this is just... Okay. Toughness it is. Let's get that unarmed skill up. Oh, wait, I can get... I didn't realize I could get it up past 100. I must have known that at some point. I mean, I beat the game once upon a time a long time ago, so... But that'll be... I was thinking that it was going to be hard to hit things with my if I'm already only hitting on 70%. So this will be good. This will be good. The remains of an Enclave guard. Yellow reactor keycard. Well, that seems important. It's just a desert weed. Fair enough. Oh wait, I need to do first aid. Is it too late? Okay, it's not too late. Let me see what you got. Let's see, how much is this worth? 50. Okay. Let's just go with one antidote. 492. Oh, that was over 500 earlier. Okay, so barter does just passively work. Okay, yeah. All right, let's just go with 22. Okay, good trade. Dankeschön. Thanks for your help, good sir. Oh, okay, so toughness only increases normal resistances. Doesn't increase my resistance to laser, fire, plasma, or exploding damage. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, and this increases armor. Okay, okay. All right. I have a feeling that alone dramatically improves my survivability against geckos. Are you married? What's your name? Okay, but I can run fast. Want to see? I can run fast too. Good luck catching me. Haha, bitch. Okay. I'm a bit low on health, so I'm going to save before bugmen come from camp. Jerky. Okay, those are the... There might still be... Okay. North. North of downtown. I don't see any of those tags that say I can walk further this way. And okay. All right, so I'm going to okay, actually I just saved. There's no point, and I haven't done anything since then. Okay. So I know what's his nuts went north. I'm gonna see. Okay, yep. Well, I can already tell that this armor made a huge difference against the little ones. Instead of getting hit every single time, I'm getting hit only occasionally, and I'm getting hit for 1 damage instead of like 2 or 3. So I don't need to worry too much about the whole kiting thing. Failed to do any healing, makes sense. There's a golden gecko. But now I can check to see how this compares. 3, 2, 4. Okay, I take less damage, and it's already missed once. Hitting twice as often in this case is better than what I was doing. Okay. Still not to the extent that I should just face tank them. But going 2 for 1 is a valid strategy. Actually, I wonder. 86 versus 86. Damn. Pow. Pow. severely wounded. Ow. What am I classifying myself as right now? I'm classified as almost dead. Alright. Alright, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Maybe. Oh, ouch. Okay. Do not want to step in that. That is a golden gecko. Pow. Oh. You know what? Let's try. Oh. Oh, I should have just walked back 3, because then I could have had one more armor class. And it didn't make a huge difference. There we go. Oh, right. First aid on myself. Failed to do any healing. Oh, that's just a dead dog. Let's see. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, what? You know what? Yep, it's just gonna kill me here. Unless I get incredibly lucky. I guess I could just escape, but the chosen one does not back down. And by the way, and either way, I've already oh. Only the last hit point matters, boys. Only the last hit point matters. I failed to do any healing. Okay, let's doctor myself up, see if I can do any healing. No. What I can do is run faster than the geckos. I think that's a good... I think that's a good, valid strategy. Is there anything that looks good to have here? No, because then I'll have to navigate through that. I don't see... Okay, I need to go through there, but that just seems unpleasant. Yeah, I'll come back later. And then you'll kill me. Yeah!
The wasteland has claimed your life.
Alright. And that's a good place to stop, I think. Yeah, it's been... We know it's only been 2.5. I forgot I started at 6 today, not 5:30. Okay, never mind. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. But I do need to use the restroom, so I'll be right back. All right. As you can tell, I am back. And now let's see what we're doing. Oh yeah. Didn't seem like there was anything valuable in here at the moment. At least not not... What the...
You have perished.
Okay, yeah, that's right. It just, That was brutal. Oh, I've only got 1 hit point. Mumu's hurt. Yes, that's true. Did my brushing him off earlier already block me out of the quest? That's kind of annoying. Alright. Miss Maida Buckner. I've got some questions for you. Slick. Slick got real upset one night and had too much booze. Then, when he was good and drunk, he busted up the place. $500 worth of damage. Just now getting the place repaired. Said he found out that his sister had been kidnapped by slavers. Okay, so let's try to find Solik then.
What can we and I do you for?
Huh. Okay. Oh, hey, we've got a viewer. Good to see ya. Or I say we, me, I. All right. Well, let's see. Those are some impressive piercings, my friend. So, who's we? Spirits with me.
They be
Video.
all around. Sometimes talk.
Kind of like. Oh, what spirits?
Be everywhere. Travel with we and I.
Grampy Bone do most of the talking. Oh, is that a
Him
strong spirit?
spirit. Much honor carrying him.
Ah, so you're.
Keep him close. Easier to touch his spirit.
I suppose that
That's why he
that
talks
tracks.
most.
That tracks. We can.
We go and get along just fine.
I think I think so. Okay, can I ask you something?
We and I know many things. Travel from great saltwater to home of biting lizards.
Okay.
Slavers got our sis. Don't Vic be having information. Couldn't peep him. Got PO'd. Drank like a fish. Spirits of anger and chaos pop out, and now we have to pay some coin to make it right.
Yep, that's right. That's right. So, I'll help you look for your sister.
At another village and never come back. We and I go look for her. One survivor. Dude was in bad shape. Said evil warriors came with magic torches. Fire would lick tribe warriors and they'd go to the spirit. The evil warriors tied up the rest and took off. Sis with them. Friend, we be finding her or dying trying.
All right. Do you know anything about
I
him?
know they're slavers at din. When we're free, we're out of here.
All right. I think that's all I need to know from you. I do need to get stuff from... I do need to find Vic. I think he was at that vault. But for now, I need to heal. So let's get I think a room. You don't have any room? Oh. That's lame. Do they have a room? Let's see. Okay. Okay. 25 for... That only heals me at like 13. Oh, okay, that's really not a lot. That's really not a lot. Okay. Oh, but now that it's nighttime, maybe there's... Oh, I didn't see you there. Okay, let's arm wrestle. Okay, so you're gonna need... I need a strength of like 8 probably to win. And considering my strength of 7, okay. I've had enough. Let me ask you something. Okay. Pointers with what? With the sweet science, the sporting. Pugilism. Oh, yeah. You take darn good care of yourself. Now you go. Where'd you learn how to fight like that? That was a long time ago when I was a wee young lad and didn't have any sense of it. Is he Scottish? No. Or is he just poor? Alright, where's it? Boop. Alright, so actually in that case, what's my unarmed, like now? 120, not bad. What's my unarmed damage like? Still 1 to 4. Okay, that's fine. It does mean that I'm more like that again. I'm gonna be doing better against the geckos. Moomoo's hurt. Yes, Moomoo's hurt. Huh. Okay. So let's make another pass to the toxic caves, because there doesn't seem to be much else left to do. HP back. Okay. No, 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 that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Actually, is there anything up here that I could feasibly loot? Hmm. Okay, doesn't really matter to me one way or the other. Boop. 95% chance to hit. Excellent. Pow. 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 He's gonna bite me like that. 1, 2. This time I'm gonna take a couple steps back. 1, 2. Move a couple steps back. 1, 2. Severely wounded, and I myself am probably severely wounded. Yep. Severely wounded doesn't really mean anything as far as total HP is concerned. Actually, I wonder if now that I have good stats, I could reliably hit him in the head. Oh, but if I do that, then he's going to get 2 attacks on me. Yep, okay. So if I do that, I'm going to want to do the called shot with the strong kick and aim at... How about the groin? Oh. The battlefield of Cowdenbeath is where we set our course. Alright, come on. Surely there's something here. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Oh, oh. I wonder... Is there a way around this? No. Oh, right. First aid. Excuse me. Let's do this. Alright, I don't want to... Doing that. I'm testing out the called shots is what I'm doing. I missed. Okay. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna... fight it. I'm gonna stop with all the fancy nonsense. It might make more sense later on in the game, but for now, it's just getting me injured. Alright, back to the old strategy. Punch once and run away. Almost dead. And here he's going to get one attack off. Yep. But that's okay. We're just going to keep swinging. Pow. For crushing your enemies. You earn 135. Yep. However, though I did crush my enemies, I did not see them driven before me. In fact, I was the one being driven the whole way. Okay, yep, looks like... Alright, I might need to go to the den and see what's going on there. Oh. And... pow. You know, I wonder if... like, lore-wise, the geckos got so big just because of radiation and time, or if they, too, were affected by FEV in some substantial way. Because, I mean, it's the Force Evolutionary Virus, and we know what it does to people, but... But who's to say it didn't... That's not what caused all the wildlife to get super, super big. Okay, yeah. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the gecko. Duh. Boop. I'm just gonna travel here. Yeah, then I'm just gonna walk over to the den. I cannot get there. Oh no 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 no. Just trying to get there would get me killed. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save and then walk through the melting stuff to see if there's anything valuable over there. Two, three. Oh. It's dealing 2 points of damage per step. Nope, I just turned to goo. That's why we saved. That's why we saved. I knew it wasn't a good idea. Okay. Now, we'll come back after we can walk through that or navigate it in some way. Wait, he said there was other stuff up here, so let's go exploring, I guess. Yeah, let's just go to the den. Oh, random encounter. 6 golden geckos. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this slow. Because taking it 1 point of damage at a time. Yeah, because if I take more than just a stray hit from any of these guys, then I'll just die. But I do want to know what's in that tent. What I also want to know is why they're just standing in a circle around a cactus. I choose to believe that they are worshipping the cactus. I do not know if this is true, but it is funny to me, so that's what I'm going with. Alright, hello friend. And if... Yeah, I think I'm gonna not do... Pow. Yep. And if you guys have been wondering why I've been sticking to point and clickable games like this so far, basically I only have one working arm right now. It's not like a severe injury, but it is. I mean, it is a cripple. My wrist is broken. So I'm going to be doing primarily this for now, but I'll be playing more action-packed, more expressive games in the future. Just because it's well, those kinds of games are interesting to me too. It's just that these are the easiest ones to play right now with one hand. Alright. Damn it. Five. So let's just drop back one. Ah, shit. Okay. So I need to deal with this relatively quickly before... Damn. Okay. That's what I was worried about. But I think I got this. I think I got this. He didn't position himself particularly badly, so... I'm going to take a couple of errant strikes, but... nothing substantial. Oh. Okay, that is unfortunate, though. Because now they're... Oh, never mind. It has successfully caught up with me. That one hit me. And that one is almost dead. Ah, fuck. Okay. And there we go. That one's dead too. Pow. That was... I forgot to switch away from targeted. But that's fine. Alright. Now it's dead. And let's head in here. Try to loot this before they start wandering in. Is there really nothing noteworthy in here? That's disappointing. Okay. I'm just gonna fight this guy. Oh wait, I need to move 6 away. Oh well, that's fine. 1, 2. Oh. 1, 2. I'm going to fight them the faster way because I just want to move on and get to the den. Once we get there, then I'm just going to call it for the day. Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted to do. I guess I'm just gonna fight him straight then. Okay. Now we've made it to the den. And let's save. Alright, and thank you to the one viewer who came and went. It was nice to have you around. I think, based on the turnout to this one, I think I might not do this one in the future. And honestly, it was kind of hard to make any kind of real content with it this time around. But we'll get back to our regularly scheduled Quasimorph tomorrow, and who knows, we might find something else interesting in the near times to come.